Story goes that at the Christmas truce of 1914, German and British soldiers laid down their guns on Christmas Day and joined together to sing Silent Night. It's a strange and a surreal story in the midst of terrible bloodshed and loss of life. A reminder that soldiers in the midst of a world war between great nations are first of all human beings, members of the human family, the human race. Our wars today are different. There are fewer trenches, but no less loss of life. In fact, there are so many wars going on at the moment that Wikipedia itself cannot keep track of them all. In spite of all the advances of the human race, and there are many, the words of Edmund Sears' great Christmas carol still sound out today. Yet with the woes of sin and strife, the world has suffered long. Beneath the angel strain have rolled 2,000 years of wrong, and we, amid our wars, hear not the words of peace they bring. Oh, listen now, and end your strife, and hear the angels sing. This year, there will probably be no Christmas truce in the battlefields, and yet each one of us can still do our best to make that peaceful space in our own hearts and in our homes. One of the things that really strikes me is where and how Jesus was born. He could have appeared on earth as a great general or a great leader. He could have been born in a sumptuous palace surrounded by servants and luxury, but he wasn't. He came down to earth from heaven, who is God and Lord of all, and his shelter was a stable, and his cradle was a stall. With the poor and mean and lowly lived on earth our Saviour holy. I have had the privilege of visiting Bethlehem and of praying at the star set into the ground at the spot where Jesus is said to have been born. The Basilica of the Nativity in Bethlehem is an ancient and beautiful building, a holy space. And yet Bethlehem itself is a noisy, crowded city with far too much traffic and with a long history of pain, warfare, sorrow and sadness, reaching from before the time of Jesus to Christmas 2023, when in the city where it is always Christmas, the traditional tree will not stand. The Christmas message at the very heart of our Christian faith is that God comes to be with us precisely in the mess, the dirt, the shame, and the poverty of our lives, at the very point when we just have to cry out in desperation, "My God, help me." Then God comes to us, but not as a bright knight on a glorious charger, but as a small child, the symbol of hope, the symbol of the next generation, and the symbol of the future. Here at Chelmsford Cathedral, we wish you all a very happy Christmas. And yes, we wish you a very Merry Christmas also, with lots of figgy pudding and all the trimmings. But above all, I want to wish you and the whole world a Christmas where hope can once more be born again. Have a very happy Christmas.